Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group Masters. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your wonderful space and energy with each other, Masters, which is very precious. And I really am grateful that you all are here in the Light and Soul Meditation Group and Love Light Starshine YouTube channel, where all the recordings go. So I request each and everyone to subscribe and to join us on this spiritual path, on this journey ahead. But before we go ahead and start the session, let us join our hands together and give our respects, regards, and gratitude to the masters as a thanks for whatever they have done for us, for whatever resources we have received in our life. Thank you so much, masters. You are really grateful. We are really grateful for all that you do for us. We are really grateful to all the divine beings, to all the masters from the astral realm, spiritual realm, angelic realm, who are connected with Most High. We are really grateful to our ancestors, to all the divine beings, to all the divine feminine, masculine energies, to all the masters from the ascended realms, the masters who are the Siddhas, gurus, teachers, and the Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptarishi Mandal masters, our great grandmaster Pitama Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji, and Mother Earth, Father Universe, Mother Nature. We are really grateful to all the divine feminine and masculine energies. We ask and pray to you to help us align with the consciousness, the wisdom and knowledge that you got. May we also get the same. We ask and pray to you to help us align with the soul plan, the purpose, and also align us with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnations. Thank you so much, Masters, and thank you to all the meditators who are sharing their wonderful space and precious time, space, energy with each other here. I ask you all to continue this journey with us as a group, as an individual. Let us awaken everyone, teach meditation to everyone, and bring everyone together with peace, love, and joy. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you. So, Masters, as you all know, we are doing the You Can Heal Your Life. Like You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And this is a wonderful book. I have the hard copy with me, and this book comes in different book covers, hard
Covers.
cover. So this is the book I got with this kind of cover. But as you have noticed, you might see different You Can Heal Your Life, and that is the series that we started. So I've kept all the book covers on the front page of that series. uh, if you subscribe to Love Light Starshine YouTube channel, you will find that. So do subscribe to Love Light Starshine YouTube channel, and there you can go ahead and find You Can Heal Your Life playlist, and then you can subscribe to that as well. Basically, liking. Today we have Rani ji with us, masters. Rani Ojha from New Jersey, and want to share a few things about her. She's a mother of two handsome boys, and she's also working. She's a professional and she's a private client relationship manager for Wealth. She is in New Jersey. And then, apart from that, she's a beautiful person inside out. She's also a follower of ISKCON and Krishna consciousness, and that is how she came to know about us. And when she was, ready to go on this spiritual journey, where she wanted to know more about her own self, and finding peace in all of us, with all of us, I would say, not in all of us, but with all of us. So thank you so much, Rani ji. And before this, she has also taken initiative in helping us by going through You Can Heal Your Soul's Plan. And then I think we have done Only Love Is Real, right?
Yes.
Yes, so two
Yes.
books we have done, and now this is her third book, which is You Can Heal Your Life. And today she'll be taking on chapter 4, and the chapter name is It True? So let's see what she has to tell about this wonderful chapter written by Louise L. Hay. So over to you, Rani ji. Very warm welcome. Go ahead, and all the very best.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much, Machi, for all those loving and kind words. I'm not sure if I deserve it, but thank you so much. Uh,
You deserve it.
so this is a book I remember that was last year, November or December. I was struggling with some health issues, and I was talking to Madhuji, and she just randomly mentioned, Ranji, you should just start reading the book. like, why don't you start this as a class, Madhuji? She's like, no, no, I already have so many classes. I cannot start. But she sent me a link that you should read, you should read. And of course, I never read this book. So for covering it here. So now I'm able to and go through the book. This is something which I truly believe while I was reading this chapter, but it is easier said than done that what you practice becomes your reality. So the name of it, as G said, is You Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. It's a transformative self-help. And
One
I
second,
still
Rani ji.
Madhuji?
Ra yeah, Rani ji, sorry, Masters. I think Rani ji's voice is breaking at my end. Are you also able to feel the same thing? Hearing the voice breaking? Give me a thumbs up if you do. Is it? How many of you can? Yeah, same here. So, yes, let's see. I think your voice is breaking, Rani ji.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, now it's much better. Okay, let me remove my spotlight and you can go ahead
Okay,
now.
stop me, okay? If you do not hear me.
Yeah, yeah. Again, your Wi-Fi is weak. How about switching on to hotspot? Can you do that? The hotspot, can you switch it on? Or maybe sit where the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi
I
is
just came
uh,
out of Wi-Fi and I'm on data plan. Is it better?
little
Is
better.
it better now? This is the
Yeah.
first time it's happening, Madhuji. It has never happened.
Okay, let me. You do your work, I will do mine. You can start now. Now it's better.
Okay, okay. And stop me, okay, if you cannot hear me.
Sure.
So yeah, as I was saying, this book is all about um, self-help, where the author is emphasizing the power of thoughts and the power of belief in shaping your reality. So there are some patterns, some mental patterns, which she has asked to practice to, to get rid of negative thoughts and the self-criticism which we go through since our childhood time, right? Because that becomes our belief and it manifests as a physical ailment. So by identifying those and altering those thought patterns, which is possible, we can promote healing ourselves and we can promote well-being in our health. He introduces the concept of dis-ease, which means when you break disease into DIS and then ease, which suggests that illness often stems from unresolved emotional issues, which we basically practice every day here in meditation. So, the first topic she's talking about is examining your thought. So, we all know that thought keeps coming in our mind. So, it's so many thousands and hundreds of thoughts which keeps coming. So, we need to ask if it is true or if it is real. The answer could be just two, yes or no. So, and nothing is not a correct answer. If you believe it's right, then it's right. If you believe it's not right, the thought is not correct, then it's not correct. So it's what you believe in, the reality. Whatever we believe becomes true for us, as per the author. Some examples she has given is, since childhood or from some time, you keep saying that, oh, nobody loves me, right? Things like, oh, I can never win. I can never get over this. Or, it runs in my family. So I just got it as a gift. And then somebody who's struggling through some tough time will keep saying that it's just one thing after the other. It just keeps coming back to me. So things like that, if you have heard, if you believe in it, it just becomes a reality. Few things are you became a victim, you can become a victim for life until you think about it and someone can show you the connection between the outer experience, what you're having, and your inner thoughts, right? All the problems comes from the thought pattern, and the thought pattern can be changed. This book really helps us finding out the thoughts and how the thought actually creates a problem. When you look at the problem in your life, ask yourself, what kind of thought do I have that is creating this problem? Just sit and ask yourself. And you'll be surprised that your inner intelligence will actually show you the answer. If you sit quietly with yourself, ask it with yourself, because we believe that, inner self, you have um, and I practices that you have Atma, which is yourself, and then you have Paramatma, which is universal, or when you say God, the universal power, which actually answers your inner question. I believe in it, and you do get answer, but you need to know and you need to believe that the inner voice which is coming, you can hear it, right? The second thing she's talking about is it's only a belief that you learned as a child. So we all remember cases where, you know, people or relatives used to just throw phrases like, oh, it's not a boy thing, it's not a girl thing, um, you know, and things like that, which has been, yes, nourishing and positive, like, look both ways before you cross. I still follow it because that was taught to me while I was a child going to school. There was nobody to drop us, and we used to cross the main road by ourselves. So I used to look both sides, and I still do that. So that is positive. That is required for your lifetime. Some beliefs are useful as a kid, but as we grow an adult, it just does not, you know, make sense then, because things like don't talk to strangers. Yes, it is true as a kid because you don't know the people and you don't know what their intentions are. But if you're an adult and you're following the same thing, everybody, every uh, second person is a stranger. Then if you will not talk to them, you'll become lonely, right? And you're going to isolate yourself. Some beliefs are even frightening, and it remains your entire life. Things like don't go at night. So it just becomes a belief, don't go at night because something will happen if you go out at night. Or things like, oh, don't believe in people, they will cheat you. And oh, be careful, the world is full of lies. So these are frightening statements, right? Without even your nurturing age, when you're growing and you finally find out what's there in the world, the belief has already been given to you that world is not a safe place. Don't trust people. So these are frightening, beliefs and phrases. Don't be like a girl, you're not a girl, or girls don't climb trees. So these beliefs, and it really annoys me when I hear something like girls don't cry. Why? Because, they don't have to hide their feelings. They can be emotional. I think it's one of the most beautiful thing if you show your emotions. So there is no need to hide their feelings. And women are so afraid to be physical because they say that girls don't climb trees. Um, I remember it's being becoming popular now to for women to do dumbbells and all. But earlier, I remember they were like, no, 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 don't do that because you'll form muscle, you'll look like a man. So things like that, for your beliefs have been there for no reason. And one more example she gave, that as a child, um, when you think that, oh, it's all my fault. So that just by saying that it's all my fault, instantly you create that guilt, right? You feel guilty. And if you keep saying that, you feel guilty all the time. Can you imagine? Because you're not even, I feel like I'm not able to breathe if I keep doing that to myself, right? That, oh, it's my fault. So it it's one thing that you are nice, but it's like punishing yourself if you say that often in public. Um, it's some, and she's also mentioned if you keep, oh, there's never enough, there's not enough. And if you keep practicing it, you will see that you will find yourself in debts all the time because that's a belief and it has become your reality. On the other hand, if we were told that the world is a beautiful place, go love everyone, we are here to, we could accept the love, that love is everywhere, love is only real, and people are very friendly. We are part and parcel of God Himself. And I always have abundance. I always have what I need. So just by saying, you instantly feel that positivity inside you. Madhuji, can you hear me clearly?
That's what I was also writing. Your voice is breaking, coming and going because the Wi-Fi is weak, maybe. So sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, and then your voice gets stuck. So that is happening.
Oh,
Yeah, but now it is like totally good. Right now, see now it has become yellow, the
uh,
bar, and then after a while it will just become totally red. That's what happens. But this is
what
happening for the.
happening?
It's okay. Maybe wherever the Wi-Fi
I'm so
is,
sorry. I don't
no,
know why
that's
it's
okay.
happening.
It's okay. Can you sit near the where the range is very, it comes nicely if you can do that. But yeah, we can.
It's everywhere. It comes.
That's okay. That's okay. Continue. We'll deal with that later.
There's only one that's there in the basement. So,
No, no, that's okay. You can use your phone. Are
but
you using your phone? Are you using your phone at this time?
I'm using my phone.
Yeah, okay. So
Yes,
it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
yes, I'm using my phone.
That's okay. That's
Do you
okay.
want me to turn off my video and call on the line and then?
No,
Okay.
that's okay. That's okay.
You
You
all
go
are
ahead.
able to hear me, right?
Yeah,
I
we are
think so.
able to hear you. Sometimes it's
Okay.
breaking. That's okay. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, so I was talking about, on the other hand, if we give this positive belief from childhood itself that world is a safe place and we are here to love everyone. People are so friendly and I always have what I need, thank God. Then I, just by saying it, you feel that positivity inside, right? You'll have abundance. So that's a belief which we create, and that creates our world. And there's even a better question to ask. Is that true for me? What I still believe, it only because, sometimes when I was a child, my first grade teacher told me that I'm not good enough. Like Madhuji, you were sharing that you're not good in singing. One of your teachers said, but that doesn't become reality for life. Maybe it was true at that very moment, but that doesn't, it doesn't stay, it should not stay with you your entire life.
No, it
Um,
was.
we can drop off that belief.
Yeah, no, it was basically, I was able to sing, but the point was that she found that you only can sing in a sweet voice only, then there's no loud voice, no low voice. But when you go and sing in church or opera or anything, some people have very loud voice and they can sing well because they can take the pitch high. So anyhow, but the point is, let's go ahead with
Hmm.
your, I did not make that, but still it affected me.
Yes, so yeah, things like that, and you do get affected. But here she's saying that you can drop that belief. That can be dropped anytime we want. We want to change it, right? But we don't believe in things that are difficult for you to learn. So if you believe it, it becomes true. That's the third point, that if you believe in it, it just becomes true. Usually, what we believe is someone else's opinion we have incorporated in our belief system. Really, if I when I was reading, I actually thought about it. Yes, it's somebody else's opinion most of the time. And that's why in our meditation class, we always talk that self love, and you should take care of yourself. Your opinion matters. So if someone else's opinion was something like, you're even for body shaming, you're always fat, you've always been a fat, chubby baby. So we start believing that, yes, that's the way I am, or that's the way it is. But that's not true. That can be changed, as she's saying. It can be changed anytime you want it. The other thing is, when we look outside sometimes and it's a rainy, cloudy day, we often say that, oh, what a lousy day it is, right? So you can hear me, right? I hope everyone can
Yes,
hear
yes,
me.
we can hear you,
So
Rani ji. We
yeah,
can hear you.
sometimes we say when it's raining. Thank you. So when we see it's raining outside and it's a little dark, we say, "Oh, what a lousy day." But it is not a day. It is only a wet day. That's what she's saying. And if we wear appropriate clothing and change our attitude,
Uh, the Wi-Fi has dropped, Rani ji.
we need rain for everything, for the nature to work. So we will, if we keep believing that, oh, rain is a lousy day, we will fight the day rather than flow with what is happening in the moment. So sometimes it's joyous to accept what is happening and just change your belief instantly. And you can do that. That's what she's reiterating again and again, that you can change your life and you can change your belief system. If we want a joyous and blissful life, we must think joyous thoughts. If we want a prosperous life, we must think prosperous thoughts. If we want a loving life, we must think loving thoughts. So, whatever we send out mentally or verbally will come back to us, in a multiplied form. Another topic is each moment is a new beginning. So you can start from wherever, whenever you want. So she's trying to explain that the point of power is always in the present moment. So present is the only truth, and that's the powerful truth. That's the power you always have. So whatever has happened has happened. You have not no control over that, but you can start changing your life by changing your beliefs from present moment. And the problem that has happened in the past or the belief can be turned into a nothingness, and it can go back to where it came from, because you have the power. You should give the power to yourself, as you are the only person who thinks in your mind, right? Nobody else can think in your mind. They can have opinion. They can try forcing things on you. They can try forcing their opinions and beliefs on you, but you have the power. You are the power, and you are the authority in your own world. And this is your world, you're thinking, where your thinking becomes your belief, it becomes your reality. Now, you can still choose to think the same old thoughts, but what you are now choosing to believe, it will create your next moment, it will create your next day, it will create your future. So it's up to you. You have the power to make your day, make your future, right? Each day, each moment is a new beginning, because the current moment has the point of power. Another thing she wants to, no, the fourth topic she wanted to discuss was, is it true? And that's the name of the chapter. So I'm going to read a little bit from this, the first para. Stop for a moment and catch your thought. What are you thinking right now? If it is true that your thoughts shape your life, would you want what you were just thinking right now to become true for you? If it's thought of worry or anger or hurt or revenge or fear, how do you think this thought will come back to you? So, which is true, right? Um, I did a course, self-help program of Silva. I don't know if you all know about it. It's a program that blends into meditation, visualization, and some mental training technique. But every all these programs or process which I did falls into the same thing, that you can change your reality. Whatever you want, you can meditate and it becomes your reality. So they once told me while I was in training that, you can get any kind of thoughts, right? You're sitting here, I'm sitting here, and instantly I can think of my mother and I just go to India in my thoughts. So, and then I keep thinking bad things, which with whatever happening in the world, I feel, fearful sometimes. But that is a thought and it just becomes your reality. So if there's a negative thought, which also we can get in our mind, right? In that training, I was told that if you get a negative thought and you realize that that's a negative thought and you really don't want it to come true, you instantly say cancel, cancel, cancel 3 times, right? Or you can even X, to yourself saying that, oh, whatever came to my mind should not become a reality. Why? Because that thought is so powerful. It sometimes goes out in the universe and the universe thinks that this is what you want, and the entire power comes to make it a reality. A second point is it is not easy to catch your thoughts, right? Because it moves so swiftly. However, we can begin right now. Like if you hear yourself expressing any negative words of any sort, stop in like mid sentence only, or just drop it, even if it's coming out of your mouth. You can even say it loud, like I do, cancel, 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 cancel 3 times. Uh, Again, there's very nice comparison she did with food. Like if we do not like the foods, some foods which we eat does not help our system. It doesn't go well with our system. Sometimes we get diarrhea, sometimes we get indigestion, or just, bloating, things like that. So even if it tastes good sometimes, but it's not good for you. And sometimes it's just and heartburn. So you will not choose those foods that will make you ill, correct? Then why will you choose thoughts and all those negative thoughts makes us ill? So let us stay away from thoughts that creates problem, that creates pain, will make you ill, right? When there's a problem, there is not something to do. It was by Dr. Raymond, well-known writer. He emphasizes on this philosophy of the power of mind in shaping personal reality in his book, The Power of Decision. This quote suggests that challenges arise not from external circumstances, but from internal misunderstandings or misalignments in our thinking. In this book by Dr. Raymond, it just focuses on the idea that individuals can transform their lives by changing their thought patterns and decision, by addressing the underlying beliefs and perception that shapes our experiences. We can resolve even problem more effectively uh, than by just merely acting on it without understanding the root cause. And the essence of the quote again encourages us to have self awareness as the first step in any problem. Our mind creates our future. When we have something in our life that is, we don't want, it's undesirable by us, then we must use our mind, train it to change the situation that very second. The second we realize that it's something which we do not want in our life. Um, Now, this chapter ends by, you know, um, explaining the power of manifestation. When we engage in manifestation practices, an affirmation, it can foster a very positive outlook. Imagine if the children starts in their learning, from how the mind works, how to handle financial insecurity, how to be a good person, how to be a good parent, how to maintain. If we start teaching them along with the regular curriculum in school, think how these truths will manifest them, and then we would have people feeling good about themselves, all of us, right? And then when they become adult, they create more um, children with those happy mood, happy people around, loving each other, just by focusing on what they can control. And the controlling thing is just your thoughts and your response to those thoughts. So individuals may feel more empowered to take steps towards change rather than feeling helpless in the face of challenges. Oh my God, what should I do now? Oh my God, I'm worthless. My life is worthless. I should just end my life. They can go to any extreme. So that very one stops and think just question themselves, whatever they're thinking, do they really want it to become true? If not, then change it, right? There's a very famous quote in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, which says, the mind can be your dearest friend and it can be your greatest enemy. Is a profound teaching. It's a very important topic in Bhagavad Gita. It's where the Lord Krishna says to Arjun that one who has conquered his mind, who has failed to do so, his very own mind becomes his greatest enemy. Why? Because it just shows the dual nature of our own mind. It can either be a powerful friend or an enemy, depending on how you manage it. The teachings of Bhagavad Gita encourages every individual to cultivate a controlled and focused mind through practice like meditation, self reflection, self love, and detachment from material desire. But by doing so, one can transform the mind into a faithful companion on the path of self realization, on the path of blissfulness and inner peace. So, this covers the chapter. Um, and I just wanted to read the last lines.
Yes, Rani, you go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we follow, our mind, and if we follow whatever is being um, shared in this chapter, and each one of us try to follow, each person would remain an individual expressing his or her own, become a different person. They will still have their own individuality, yet they'll be able to manage their mind much better to the world they want to be in. So she's saying there is no time to waste. Let's continue with our work of framing our mind. And then there is this quote which I wanted to read: in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I no longer choose to believe in old limitations and lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me, perfect, whole, and complete. The truth of my being is what I was created, perfect, whole, and complete. I will always be perfect, whole, and complete. I now choose to live my life from this understanding. I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. All is well in my world. Thank you, Madhuji, for giving me this opportunity again. And please add if I missed something from this chapter.
No, you ended perfectly, and definitely there was a challenge with the internet Wi-Fi, I would say, but that's okay. Sometimes these challenges, that is what they makes us strong, more, vigilant. And I would say yes, we were more vigilant because you were talking and the voice was breaking, so we were most more vigilant in listening or hearing that where you left off and where we have to again continue. So no, it was all wonderful, Rani ji. Definitely. Uh, Times come and times go. That's okay. Now, the point is, yes, we are all whole, perfect, and that is how we were made. And we should believe in that. The beliefs that we carry, that when you actually, the thoughts basically, like as we do our meditation and when we go into meditation, we always say these, that whatever we are thinking, that is what we become. And what is what, or I would say, whatever we are thinking, we create those realities, right? And that is what we become. So what we see is what we get. Whatever you are seeing is what you are basically looking out for, and that is what you will be creating those realities. That is what you will become. So whenever you have a problem as called as financial disasters in your life, what you feel basically, you think that you are not supported, or when you don't have any friends, you are not loved. So and so many things that are there, that can basically, financial disaster is like, I'm not worthy of having money. That is why, because your belief is that maybe the money doesn't come to you, or you are not worthy of having money, you don't have this financial stability. The problem is that time and again you will go into financial disaster because of that belief, because the energy that you're radiating is of that same energy. So how about changing your belief and affirming those belief that are opposite to this belief, that you think that you are not worthy of having money. Now when you have no friends, the belief that you carry with you always is that nobody loves me, nobody supports me. Whenever you have this belief, the energy that you send out is that you want to be alone, you are alone, and you will be alone. Now, when you say, I am love, within me, around me is love, and everything about me is love, I love myself and I love everyone. So, basically, first of all, accepting who you are, and then loving that person that is within you. You, your own self, your name, your identity, your looks, your size, your shape, your color, whatever it is, everything about you should be loved. You are worthy of every good thing. Changing your belief in these ways, affirming, and then believing that yes, whatever you are affirming is right, whatever you are affirming is true, and then starting from there. So when you say these words, then definitely another problem is problems with work. So whenever you have certain problems with work, meaning that you are not good enough, the belief is that you are not good enough, I am not good enough, and then you will have problems with work. So how about you always say that I am good for everything, I am good enough, whatever I do fulfills, and it works perfectly. And whatever I am doing, so opposite of any belief you have to affirm. Whenever you do that and you start affirming this way, you definitely create another mindset in your subconscious mind. So sometimes this robotic thing that you do with yourself, just like mantra chanting, how you do. Sometimes you do it
Yeah.
without your mind. Sometimes you do it without even thinking. And sometimes when you're sitting idle and you are doing something, maybe, multitasking, this song will come into your mind. How about making a song of this thing, affirming positive things about yourself, that I am good enough. I am good for everything. Whatever I do is being supported by everyone. Wherever I go, everyone needs me. Everyone wants me. And I have created a, place for myself everywhere. How about this? So the problems with work will go away. And very simple, it's like, definitely it's kind of law of attraction, but different way of basically affirming your way into things.
Mm,
And another problem is always pleasing others. So when you are pleasing others, basically you are saying that I never get my way. You never get your way, and nobody Why do you please? Because you want to get your way, you want to be heard, you want to bring attention to yourself. And that's why, what do you think? That I cannot speak my heart out, I cannot speak my mind, because the point is, I nobody will listen to me. So the best way, the second best way is to butter anyone or to please someone. So how about you say that wherever I go, people want to hear me. I would not say that I create attention, but I would always say that I get my way, but in good way, or wherever I go, I'm heard, right? I'm loved, and people want to hear me, and they listen to me, they support me. And that is how you can cure this belief as well, that I never get my way. Then these are certain beliefs. And then the one belief that you have learned as a child, sometimes that is the question that she has put: why do we so seldom sit down and ask ourselves, is that really true, and what is that true? Why do I believe things like it's difficult for me to learn? And yes, sometimes we do say, because it is difficult, we don't want to learn, because we don't want to actually get out of that habit. And sometimes certain things become so difficult, we think that we cannot do that. Boys don't cry, girls don't climb trees, and so and so. The point is, because we have seen these things being said to us, and we follow those. In my childhood, when I was reading this line, Rani ji, along with you now also, I remembered my childhood days. And so there was a guava tree, a big, big guava tree, right in front, opposite of my house, the next door neighbor. And they had a big old guava tree. It was so huge that it went on the house, on the top of the house. And it was on the, in India, we have this khaprel ka house. What do we call that? I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyway, so it was like slanted like that, and the guava tree was on top of that. So it was so big that it was on the rooftop. So every day after school, after eating my food, when my mother and father would go for office, I would go and climb that tree, even me and my sister, and I would go and sit there the whole afternoon.
What fun! What fun, Madhuji.
I would sit there
I can
and
just imagine.
just imagine. And then what I used to do is, we would eat guavas. How? We would not pick the guavas. We would take the branch, eat the guava, leave it.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
And then another one. So just like a monkey, we would do that. I've done that. And so sometimes
Uh,
it was because I used to live in Jabalpur. So it was totally surrounded by mountains. So many a times we would go out for playing. And by evening, when my parents used to come, my neighbors would say, my father's name they would take. So we would write Varmaji, So we were Varmas. So they would always say, Varmaji, your daughters are already always out, and they are on top of the tree. And it was not easy, listening to all those things. It was basically as if, my father would scold me, and you are girls and you are doing this. We were just playing, Papa, nothing else. And sometimes we would be spanked by daddy, many times, But the point is, we always enjoyed. But my father never stopped me that don't go and play. He never told us, okay? Uh, uh, he would always tell us that, Madhu, you should know how to clean the spark plug, how to clean the vehicle, how to start it. So he would teach us everything, because as a girl, I should know everything. The point was, I'm not a girl. I was a boy in his head. The point is, I was a boy. I was his son, basically. So he would always feel that. And so he was not even worried about to get me married. The point is, because I am his daughter, he doesn't care. It's okay. His daughter is right in front of him, right? Who, like, which father wants that? No, no, nobody, Anyway, not to go more into it, but this is very, very important to understand that we are the only beings, or we are the only people who will limit our own self, because we have created that in our mind because of our upbringing, or because somebody told us. How about getting out of all those habitual things, or
mm,
whatever we have heard, and getting out of all those mindset? Once we do that, definitely we break the barriers. And that is what people don't like it. When people who are breaking the barriers, who are the generational curse breakers, people won't like them. But who cares, really?
Nobody likes change, right?
Nobody likes change. And that is why we resist change, even for with ourselves, even with women or men. What are we doing? We don't like change. We would go and sit on the sofa because that is very, very easy, comfy. Now the point is, go out for a walk. That is difficult. Move your body. That is difficult. Moving your body during cold days, winter days is difficult. But what are you going to choose? You want to live your life with your own things, you know? Yes. Uh, so Hillary has a question. I have a question. Yeah. Um, yes, beautiful golden memories. Nina ji would like you to share
Mhm.
someday. But let me also add Hillary and anybody else if they have any question. Yes, we can take the questions. Wow.
Well, first I want to thank Ronnie. That was really elegant and excellent sharing of that chapter.
Yes.
It
Thank
brought up a
you.
lot of memories for me too.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Hillary.
Really, you have a
For
beautiful
both of
voice
you,
to
Hillary
listen
and
to.
Rani, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Hillary. It means a lot coming from you all.
Oh, but thank you. So my question is just about, it's not really on topic, but my daughter was offered to apply for a job, and I really hope that she gets it, and she really wants it.
Mm-hmm,
And I remember we talked once about,
mm-hmm,
not putting your spiritual energies towards other people's outcomes, but just sending them light and love.
mm-hmm.
But in this situation, I'm so tempted to pray for that outcome.
No,
So,
you are correct. You know, you are correct, Hillary. The point is, your daughter is applying for that job, and your basically somebody else is also applying for the same job, right? That is the question,
yes,
right? The
right.
point is, when you pray for others, you are getting in return that same blessing. How it comes, you don't know. But the point is, everyone is doing their hard work. Everyone is doing their hard work, okay? You are also praying for your daughter and you are praying for that other person also. Whoever is good, how about be very true to the thing and equal? I know, tempted. But whenever we say that, y- because in your mind you don't want that other person to go ahead, you want your daughter to go ahead because that is important for her, your daughter. But the point is, maybe there is something much better than this that would be made for your daughter, or maybe this is the better thing that your daughter can have, and maybe she's not made, the other person is not made for that. Let's wait for the outcome. The point is, pray for both of them,
The
pray
best
for
outcome.
the best outcome, that if that is really aligned with my daughter's success and daughter's life, give it to her. And also I pray
Thank you
for
for your wisdom, Madhuji.
thank you, because whenever we pray for others also, the point is it comes to us thousand folds. So it's not because it comes to us thousandfold, that's why we should pray, but we should pray either ways. That I pray for everyone's well-being. I pray that everyone on this planet Earth be peaceful, joyful, and loving. Like a prayer, right, for everyone. Even for
Beautiful.
now, when I say people, there are people in. See, I know we are all together as souls, right? But some souls who have like incarnated just like us as human bodies, as have a different name and identity, we hate them. Even with our husbands, very important, my husband, sometimes we can't digest them, right? My husband, my wife, or somebody, in-laws, or siblings, whoever it is, the point is we sometimes cannot digest. But on the whole, when you see the whole world, or when you see the whole universe, when you think in terms of soul, the point is, from where these souls are coming, why are they coming, why they have taken birth as human bodies, why they are there as in front of us as enemies, or they don't like us. The point is, they all have come to learn a lesson. They are all a part of us. I know it is very difficult to understand, but the point is, this is a suppose, okay, now I have a
It's not difficult to understand, and you
okay.
explain it so well.
Okay, so suppose
But
this is
I
a
just,
mirror. This is a mirror. Suppose this is a mirror. Now I break this mirror. This is a big mirror of the divine. This mirror breaks, and when this breaks, this is very loving to me. So I want to, basically fix it with glue. I am fixing it. Now it does not remain the same, but still it has all the parts, all the fragments. And that is how we all came from the same, how to say, the same source.
Mm.
We are from the same source. The small, small fragments in the form of Jivatma, that is my underself, your underself, Raniji's underself. But from where did we come? We came from the same overself, the higher self. Maybe we are here in a group. Why? Because our higher self is same. And that is why the higher self also has this big soul self that has come here to, you know, help us. That is overseeing everyone. But there are people who have come from another soul group, and now they are basically being our enemy, or they don't like us. The point is, they have different agendas, different things. But what do we do? They have all, just imagine when I say I'm all good. Do you think I'm all good? No. It has to be my good and bad. Everything together is me. My shadow and my light is me. Okay, my positive and my negative is me. My higher vibration, my lower vibration is me. So very similar to that, if I go on to higher dimension, we can't leave the lower dimension. We have to work with them. Meaning that we have to, when somebody sends anything to us, okay, I grab it, I transmute it into positivity and let it go. But I pray for your, good things to happen to you. I pray that you get love and light. That is the answer. So that
Thank you.
I share this love and
I
light
hear
with
it.
everyone. Because when you send love and light to someone, okay, what happens? That disturbs their darkness. And now it removes their darkness. We want the darkness to be out so that they can think straight or positive. So every time, whenever there is a person who is of lower vibration energy or lower vibrational mindset, what do we need to do? We need to send them love and light then and there. Just don't think and forgive them. Because where you are at this time, they will be standing the next day or day after or many years after that. The point is, they will come at the same place. And then they have to repent, they have to forgive, they will go through the same process. Maybe at this time, we are on this consciousness level where we can understand. They cannot. Just imagine when they cannot, like some person who hurts us. Why they are hurting? Because they don't understand. One day they will come and understand. They will be on the same position, same level, and then they will ask, um, not to me, but maybe to somebody else, and they will ask, "Can I pray for the opponent?" The point is, yes, we all should pray. The point is, whatever is right, whatever has to come out, the outcome, whatever is good, and whatever is aligned with their soul plan, let that happen.
Okay.
Right? So I know
Yes.
it's a big answer, but I think it was
No, it's not
important.
big. It's obvious.
Yeah,
But you forget it when it's your daughter applying for a job. So I'm so
definitely.
happy I could ask you and have this reminder.
This had a same question to it because my daughter was doing this drama and she wanted to be the director of a drama, and she wanted to. So I knew how my daughter behaves and I know how she is. But when she goes out, she has a different personality. When she's at home, she's a different personality. Like there are no masks at home. Whatever it is, it's like all in front of me. But I know out there she might be putting a mask, but who am I to comment? I'm just a mother, a plain simple mother. The point is, she won't listen to me. But when she was not allowed in that position, or she was not chosen, so she was very angry, and she cried also. So I said, why are you behaving like that? I told you. She was so angry at me. The point is, I knew, but the point is, she cannot hear, and she would be very angry if I say that. So I said, "See, I told you, you cannot behave like that. If you want to be a director, you have to be very quiet and sturdy, and you have to just take in. You can't just blow out everything, and whatever you have in your mind, you can just take out from your mouth. You have to keep a control." And she could not take it. Yes, you always do that, mommy. So now she's a senior, and the point is they have their own life to think about, right? Anyway, thank you, Hillary.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, Rani ji. Definitely, it's a wonderful discussion that we had and a lot of understanding because we have gone through so very beautiful lines by you. It really, brings a lot of healing in the mind, what we need to do and what we can't, and love, like how you said, cancel, cancel, cancel. So not only cancel, but you can say cancel, clear, delete. That also does the work. And also something that comes to you, cross, cross, cross. I don't want that. No, 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 no. Out, out, out. And sometimes with the energy healing, that what I teach sometimes what happens, some energy comes to you. What you can do is you can just say push,
Sorry, Madhuji. What was that? Cancel, clear, and
delete.
delete. Oh, I didn't
Not
hear
cancel,
that. I wanted to
like,
do that.
yeah,
I got it. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
And then sometimes, when you are sitting, you feel something coming to you. You feel like, no, 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 no. You do that, right? We do that. Mentally, sometimes when we are talking to someone, no, 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 aisa nahi hona chahiye. No, no, it should not be like that. Why we do this? Because that's energy clearing. We are doing it. We don't know it. The whole process, what we do is some energy you want. So when you are in that good energy, you can bring it in. When you want, when you don't want the energy to be with you can just say, I don't feel good here. Okay. So now I'm releasing. I do this most of the time. I
That's
release.
wonderful. And that's so true, Madhuji, because when we get the aarti, right, or
Yes. Yes.
kapoor or
Yes.
anything, so we do this, right?
Yes.
And we even do this, that it just stays with
Yeah,
us.
see, so why the light is there? Light is
Mm.
basically a symbol that you have to put on a candle or put on a diya or lamp, whatever. You have to light the light, something. But why the symbol? So that you can bring in the energy of light, so that you have this light. Very similar to that. Now, when you do this aarti in veneration, when we in Hinduism we venerate, to the gods. So what do we do at the end of the aarti? We take the blessings of the light, basically of the Kapoor. Um, Same way, whenever a good energy, you want to have a good energy into your life, meditate, think about something good, and you feel positive at that time, bring that energy. Think about it
Mm.
during the theta level. When you
Mm.
go into trance, that time, bring this energy. And when you're sitting before, like as you are meditating and you are just going into meditation, you don't feel good. You feel bothersome and you feel traumatic, angry, argumentative, and like that, that time, you say, I send out this negative energy out, 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 out. And then during your trance, when you feel good, you bring this energy, which is good. So two different ways, So choosing that energy. So energy healing is very, very important. And that is what I was teaching in the energy classes. But anyway, so thank you. Thank you, Hilary. And thank you, Rani ji. Okay, masters. So we have our like a set of questions today. It's wonderful. Thank you, everyone. So everyone's ready for meditation. It's already high time. We should go. So let's meditate, masters. And Rani ji, you won't be able to take meditation, or you would be. Tell me. Okay.
Can
Okay.
you do it?
Yeah. Okay, so today, thank you so much, Rani ji. So now what we are going to do is, as you meditate, masters, sit cross-legged, close your eyes and clasp your hands and fingers. Okay. At this time, we are going to affirm few things first. The affirmation that Rani ji had. Let me bring that page. Yes, here it is. Okay, I want you all to see this page, masters. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna read, but you all also read with me, okay? And then we can go into meditation. So, in the infinity of life where I am, in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. So, at this time, wherever you are, you have to affirm that I am perfect, whole, and complete. I no longer choose to believe in old limitations and lack. So you are not believing in the old limitation that you once had and the feelings of lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me. And who are you? You are the child of God. You are the universal energies child. And that is what you are. You are perfect, whole, and complete. The truth of my being is that I was created in that perfect, whole, and complete way. You are perfect, whole, and complete. And that is how I was created. I was created in that mindset of perfection, wholeness, and completeness. I will always be perfect, whole, and complete. I now chose to live my life from this understanding. I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. All is well in my world. So this is the affirmation that we have to keep in mind. So whenever you feel feelings of lack, whenever you feel that you're not complete or you're not good enough, think about this affirmation, masters. Okay. So now let us go into meditation. Sit cross-legged, close your eyes, take your breath. Now, as we are going into meditation, sit cross-legged, close your eyes, clasp your hands and fingers, and think of this affirmation that you just read, and also do the energy healing. If you feel like you feel any kind of trauma, pain, or anything bad, negative, lower vibrational, just remember to breathe in first. Take the positive golden energy from Mother Nature, Father Universe, and Mother Earth. And then as you breathe out your trauma, pain, and negativity and any lower vibrational energy and let it transmute. So if you feel anything from your head, body, pain, whatever it is, just breathe out, let it transmute. And as you go inwards, as you breathe in again, so do this 7 to 8 times first, and then we are going to go deep into meditation, masters. As we breathe in, masters, we breathe in perfection, wholeness, completeness, because that is how we are made. We are totally perfect, complete, and whole in the infinity of our lives, wherever we are at this present moment. However, we were created in fullness, completeness, wholeness, and with perfection. This is our reality. We are filled with love, peace, joy. Everything about us is always filled with love, with wisdom, with joy, with peace and happiness. I am always complete, fulfilled, perfect, and whole. I am always taken care of by the universe, by Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Everyone loves me, supports me. appreciates me and respects me. I am grateful for everything that I have in my life, be it my good, be it my bad. Anything that is higher vibrational, lower vibrational. I am really grateful because whatever I have in my life, there is a reason behind it. There are learnings behind it. Because I am the universal energy, I am the child of God, I am always taken care of. I have full faith that my parents, Father Universe, Mother Nature, this wonderful and precious Mother Nature, Mother Earth, they have given me so many blessings, so many resources, so much protection, and great wealth and health. I am loved unconditionally. I am pampered by universe. He bestows his choicest blessings on me. The time has come for me to live in this abundance, to live with good health, with peace of mind, with so much love in my heart and in my mind that everything about me says unconditional love. There is abundant peace, love, happiness, joy in my life. Wherever I go, I am received with love, care, happiness, and joy, with great pleasure, pomp, and appreciation. This present life has given me so much, so many blessings, and so many learnings. These are my treasures. And I go on this journey, I turn a new leaf, a new chapter in my life. I am the baby of the universe, the baby who is loved and is taken on every divine's hands with so much care and love that for today and for forever and ever, I will always be loved, guided, protected, and handled with care, respect. The energy given to me by universe is a blessing to me. Wherever I go wrong, my masters guide me and put me on the right path. So I am totally surrendered. I have faith, full faith and trust that I am always taken care of. My masters, my guides, the angelic beings, the spiritual masters, the higher level masters, my ancestors, masters from all the kingdoms, they always help me and guide me. They reveal their messages to me. And that is why I am at peace with everything. I am one with everything. So I take on this journey without any fear, without anything that gives me anxiety. There is nothing that gives me anxiety. There is nothing that gives me fear, because I know my masters, my guides, and the divine has protection all around me. I am always safeguarded, protected, and cherished. I am a powerful soul. I am a peaceful soul. I am a loving soul, because I am being created in this perfection, wholeness, and completeness. Wherever I am perfect. complete and whole. So as I go into meditation, whatever I have affirmed is true, is correct, and I bring in this energy. And anything that is not aligned with my life needs to go out, which is lower vibrational, has to go away. So now, masters, take a deep in breath and go within, listening to the music. Be with your breath, masters, and breathe in, breathe out, and become one with everything. Feel the completeness, the wholeness, and the perfection of your soul. You were made in a beautiful way, created for a reason, for the lessons to be learned, to live a life filled with peace, love, and happiness, which is your dharma. And as you go ahead, we need to strive for the same. So never forget your roots. Your roots are from the source. You are the one who is interconnected with all the other ones. And we are all from the same whole source, created in perfection, completeness, and wholeness. Never forget your roots. So take everything in your stride, be in your grace, and be respectful, be truthful with yourself. You know how to get out of your challenges, how to get out of your dukkha. Remember that you are a powerful soul, a loving soul indeed. And for you, everything is possible. Let us create a life filled with peace, happiness, and serenity. With every breath, bring this tranquil energy into our minds, into our hearts, and into each and every cell of our body. So as you go ahead, Master, now very slowly, you can come back into your body consciousness. Very slowly. Take your time to breathe in and breathe out. 5 more minutes, Masters. My dear masters, now very slowly, let us all come back into our body consciousness, slow and steady. Let us straighten up our spine, our neck, our head. Take a deep in breath and feel your body, feel your senses. Listen to the quietness. Breathe in into your body through your nostril. For a while, try to hear your heart. My dear masters, now very slowly, take your time and remember that you have left all your old thoughts, limitations, and the feelings of lack. You are and you were totally created in the wholeness, completeness. You are perfect. You are worthy of every good thing. Always remember that this is your identity. Never feeling short of anything. You're always full, whole, complete, perfect. And that is who you are. Totally filled with love, totally filled with abundance, totally filled with good health, totally filled with great wealth. And everything is there all around you and within you. So take this feeling affirmation with your in breath that yes, this is who I am, and so be it. And very slowly, masters, try to straighten your spine, your neck, your head, and clasp your hands and fingers. And slowly keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And now, very slowly, masters, keep your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very slowly, masters, you can open your eyes beneath your palms. Whenever you're ready, you can let go of your palms, masters. And thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Rani ji, for this wonderful, wonderful Swadhyay. Thank you to everyone who has done the You Can Heal Your Life book, masters. Be it me, Neena ji, Sanjay ji, Rani ji, and now for people who will come and do the Swadhyay. The point is that yes, we are healed at all levels. So thank you so much, everyone. Really gratitude. Gratitude, everyone. Thank you so much. So it was great to have you all here, masters. And let's end the session. If you have any experiences that you want to share or anything that you want to ask at this time, you can, masters. No problem. Thank you, Asha ji. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'll just take a minute. I'll just wait for everyone. If you want to have any question or ask anything, if you want to raise hand. Let us know about your meditations, masters. So anyhow, the point is you can also explain this or experience. Your experiences can be shared in the group as well, here as well as in the WhatsApp group. Yes, Neena ji. Thank you
Hi,
so much.
Madhuji.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I again muted you. Sorry, I wanted to unmute you. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Only thing is, I don't know. I saw Krishna Bhagwan,
Wow, beautiful.
today, so it was not in my mind also. Like I don't know how that came, and I was just enjoying it.
Wow,
It
beautiful.
was beautiful. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ninaji. Really great experience, Thank you for
Yes,
sharing. Thank you.
yes, thank you. Very rarely it happens with me like this, but it
Wow,
happened today.
wow,
You
beautiful,
know,
beautiful. Thank you, Ninaji. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else would wishes to share, Masters? Sheelamji would like to share, or you are in, not sure. Yes, Sheelamji, how was your meditation? Unmute yourself first.
It was wonderful.
Thank you so much. Oh, again, you are muted.
It was very wonderful and peaceful. Thank
Thank
you so much.
you,
A
thank you.
wonderful morning to start for us.
Thank you, Sheelamji. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. So, really, so take your time and do your meditations regularly, Masters. This is the time that you create for yourself or you keep it for yourself. And so never get away from this time. Wherever you are, do your own meditation. If you want to do it with me, you can come here and do it with me. But if you're outside, if you're on outstation or somewhere else, always make a point to meditate at least 30 minutes or at least 15 minutes or 20 minutes. The point is that those 10 minutes where you feel that you want to go inwards and just be like sit straight and go into the deep depths of meditation, we should do that whenever you feel like sit for 10 minutes. That also can help you a lot. So anyhow, Masters, thank you so much. Wonderful to have you all here. Very respectfully, I give my gratitude and all the respects to you, because definitely it's very precious time of yours that we all get together for each other. When we come here, we share with each other. Thank you so much. So, Masters, we'll meet tomorrow, same time, same place. And the coming days, Masters, from 11th of May to 17th of May, we will be taking on the Buddha journey, basically, Buddha teachings. Okay. So, there will be masters who will be coming and helping us learn about Buddha's journey and the teachings that he provided to the humankind and how to live our like one's life, how to live the Buddha way. So these are some of the things that you will actually come across in the teachings from 11th of May. So today it's 8th May, right? And when I talk about 11th May is Sunday. Why I'm saying is normally I take holiday on Saturday, Sunday, but this time we will be starting from Sunday. So Sunday, my Sunday, it is 11th May. For India people, it would be morning time, right? For you all, it would be morning Monday time. Yes. And here, there's a there's a little issue. I just got to just I remember something. Anyhow, the point is we are starting from 11th May, or maybe we might start it from 10th of May. Let me let you all know. So maybe Saturday night or our Saturday night, it would be Sunday morning for some people. So let's see. I will share the flyer with you, Masters. So at least I came to know I mixed up something, but maybe from Saturday night, we might start. Okay. So I don't know how I can do it because the dates are already been finalized. Let's see how it will go. But anyway, the point is we will all be there, right? So yes, and they will be wonderful teaching. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely it will go good. I mean to say about the dates, because I had changed certain dates and plan to see how it goes. Let's see. It will all be good. So anyhow, masters, may we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. Let's meditate together with the group energies, and let's meditate with our individual self from time to time. Also teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do our much needed inner work every day. So thank you so much, masters, for all the work that you are doing, sitting here and coming together, and for thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, masters, have a good night and have a wonderful day. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, Rani ji.